I'm thrilled to share this third part of our journey through the world of small spaces and bold style. Today, we are diving into some amazing 25 meters or 270 square feet apartments that redefine what it means to live well in a limited space. Are you ready to be inspired by more than 55 stunning small apartments? What I love about these small spaces is the fearless approach to design. From sleek, modern open layouts to cozy living rooms that feel inviting, each space tells a unique story. Can you picture a tiny apartment flooded with vibrant colors? We're talking about everything from serene neutrals to bold, daring color palettes. It's like a breath of fresh air in a jar. Hi friends, Lulu Stamate here. Welcome back to our channel. Now, before we get too carried away, which is easy to do when you are in the presence of such fabulous interiors, let's talk about how these spaces manage to breathe despite their compact sizes. The magic lies in strategic furniture placement and well-chosen decor. A few smart pieces can make all the difference. And trust me, it's not just about fitting everything in. It's about making the most of what you've got. Fun fact, did you know that a cleverly placed mirror can make a room feel twice as big? Now on to you. Have you ever tackled a decorating project in a small space? Or maybe you have some tricks up your sleeve that you've learned along the way. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your experiences. So stay tuned as we unpack more stylish ideas that show how small doesn't mean compromising on flair. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join us for this adventure in small space living. Let's create magic together. Let's start with this design idea. What? Just under 270 square feet, and it still feels like you could exhale and stretch without bumping into a single thing. That's magic. Or rather, smart bold design. The warm terracotta cabinetry, total mood. It anchors the space with confidence, while the pale wood tones and creamy sofa soften everything up. You've got textures, light and soul. And that sunlight pouring in, it's like the room's whispering, come, sit, stay a while. It's chic without trying too hard. The abstract art, the sculptural pendant, even the coffee table styling, it's all intentional, but never fuzzy. You feel the comfort, the calm, the clarity. Isn't it wild how a tiny space can feel this expansive? Proof that good design isn't about square footage. It's about heart. Okay, can we just take a moment? This place is barely 270 square feet, yet it's serving full-on boutique hotel vibes. I mean, those blue cabinets paired with the marble backsplash. Bold, confident, like it knows it's small but refuses to shrink. The yellow sofas got personality, and the orange pillows, total mood busters. It's cozy but not cramped. You've got space to cook, sip wine, read a book, maybe even dance a little. Just watch the waves. And the round marble table, it's saying, come, sit, let's talk about life. There is elegance here, but also warmth. It doesn't just look good, it feels good. Isn't it wild how a tiny space can breathe this deeply? Proof that daring design isn't about size, it's about soul. You know that feeling when everything just clicks? This space, just under 270 square feet, is doing exactly that. It's compact, sure, but it doesn't feel small. It feels intentional. The creamy cabinetry and the matte black accents. Chic without shouting. That sofa's practically begging you to curly up with a book or a glass of wine. No judgment. And the dining setup, it's intimate, elegant, and totally dinner party ready. What really gets me is the balance, warm moods, soft textile, and that splash of abstract art. It's bold but not brash, stylish but still livable. Isn't it wild how a space this size can feel so open and so breathable? That smart design with heart makes you wanna move in, doesn't it? Okay, this space is tiny, but it's got swagger. Just under 25 square meter. And it still manages to feel open, elegant, and totally put together. That green sofa with those rich brown and blue pillows is like a hug with good taste. The round black dining table and matching chairs. Bold move. It anchors the room without overwhelming it. And that mirror, smart. It bounces light around like it's showing off. But what really makes this place sing in the art is vibrant, geometric, and unapologetically daring. You don't just live here, you vibe here. Isn't it wild how a small space can feel this generous? It's proof that good design doesn't need square footage, it needs guts. Wouldn't you love to sip coffee here and just breathe? This bedroom, it's tiny, but it's got serious present. That headboard, bold, geometric, unapologetically cool. It's basically saying, yeah, I'm small, but I've got style. The palette's soft and serene, with just enough contrast to keep things interesting. Beige bedding, plush pillows, and warm wood nightstands. It's like a hug in design form. And those lamps, they are not just functional, they are sculptural. Love that. What really makes it breathe is the light. That massive window floods the room with sunshine and city views. It's like waking up inside a calm, curated dream. Isn't it wild how a space this compact can feel so luxurious? It's proof that comfort doesn't need clutter and chic doesn't need square footage. I'd sleep here in a heartbeat. Wouldn't you? Oh wow, this room's got charm for days. Just under 25 square meter, and it still feels like you could kick off your shoes, sink into that green sofa, and never want to leave. It's cozy but not cluttered, like someone edited it with love. That sculptural coffee table, total showstopper, and the yellow roses. They are basically smiling at you. The armchair's got that come sit and spill your secret vibe, and the throw blankets saying, I've got you. What makes it brief is the light, soft, golden, and generous, plus the bold shapes and rich colors. They're daring but grounded. It's stylish without being shouty. Isn't it wild how a tiny space can feel this generous? Honestly, it's like a warm hug with great taste. You in? What about this space? It's small, but it's got serious swagger. Just under 270 square feet, and it still manages to feel luxe, layered, and totally livable. That creamy sofa with those earthy pillows. It's like sinking into a cloud with good taste. The gold side tables, bold and glam without being flashy. And that artwork, hello statement piece. It anchors the room with elegance and a touch of mystery. What really makes it brief is the layout. Everything's intentional, nothing's wasted. The balcony adds depth, light, and a little escape. And that dining nook, it's intimate, stylish, and totally dinner party ready. Isn't it wild how a tiny space can feel this generous? It's proof that smart design isn't about size, it's about soul. You'd live here in a heartbeat, wouldn't you? Now this place. It's tiny, just 270 square feet, but it's punching away above its weight. That creamy armchair, it's basically whispering, come, curly up and forget the world. And the marble countertop, chic, clean, and totally loose. The round dining tables, a smart move. No sharp corners, just soft elegance. And those built-ins around the TV, genius. They add depth, storage, and a little drama with that moody lighting. What really gets me is how breathable it feels. The palette's calm, the layout's tight, but never cramped, and the light just pours in like it's showing off. Isn't it wild how a space this small can feel so expansive? It's proof that good design isn't about square footage. It's about soul and smart. You'd live here in a heartbeat, right? Okay, this last one, it's a master class in small space swagger, just under 270 square feet, and it still feels like a boutique suite in Copenhagen. That sculptural armchair total mood. You don't sit in it, you lounge like a royalty. The marble backsplash and soft cabinetry. Sleek, serene, and quietly luxurious. And that built-in shelving around the TV. It's not just storage, it's storytelling. Every object feels curated, not cramped. What makes it brief is the flow, the round table, the layered lighting, the neutral palette. It's all working together like a symphony in soft tones. Isn't it wild how a space this compact can feel so open, so intentional? Is proof that bold design doesn't shout, it whispers with confidence. I'd move in tomorrow, wouldn't you? Thank you for joining us. Wow, we've reached the end of our journey exploring these remarkable small spaces, bold style apartments. Can you believe how much creativity can be packed into just 270 square feet? From sleek design to vibrant color palettes, I hope you found inspiration to breathe new life into your own living areas. It's fascinating how well chosen furniture and smart placement allow these tiny spaces to feel so grand. These homes defy the notion of small living being synonymous with small style. Oh, and don't even get me started on the trendy decorations. Each apartment we visited has its own personality, showcasing that love and imagination truly know no bounds, no matter the square footage. So, what's gonna be your takeaway from this adventure? Are you going for a daringly dramatic color scheme or maybe something more subdued yet stylish? Remember, living small doesn't mean living door. Keep experimenting, switch things up, and let your space reflect you. If this journey through bold small spaces has made you rethink your own home, drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your favorite decorating tips or any ideas you're excited to try. And before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more design adventures and tips. Transform your small space into a statement piece. Until next time, happy decorating. Bye now.